everybody. My name is George Schumer, and welcome back to episode 8 of Red and Black. Today, we're going to go to David with Maggie Shartzer.
Thanks, George. I'm here with Maggie Shartzer from EC Volleyball. You're going to sectional Saturday. It's been a good season so far. What is your highest point of the season?
We definitely had a good run in conference. We were able to beat some of our tough competition, like Lawrenceburg and Batesville.
Nice. What's been the toughest matchup this season, and what did you learn from it?
This past week we had a tough loss to Greensburg in 5, but we learned how we have to adapt to our tough teammates and figure out how to work.
Gotcha. What does the team need to do in order to be successful at sectional this weekend?
We know that we have Whiteland, and if we were to win, we would play Columbus North or Franklin Community. So just how can we beat these teams that play at a higher level and how we can do good with that.
Good luck.
I'm here with Evan Brazier. What is the theme for the concert choir?
So currently, since it's the beginning of the year, we kind of like to train our freshmen. So we're just doing classical music. So we're just doing choral songs.
Mm-hmm. What is the most difficult song you guys have been practicing?
Ooh, I would have to say, I say Dies Irae. I think it's very challenging for the vocal range and also to use correct technique, but it's very good in pushing us in the right direction. So, and we sound really good already. So.
All right, thanks, Evan. I'm here with Caitlin Ely. The concert has been promoted with a circus theme, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What numbers do you think is the best for the group?
I think, personally, I love Join the Circus. I think that one's really cute, but I also love our closer, Applause, because we have cool light-up gloves.
Ooh. What helps you learn all the choreography for the concert?
A lot of it is just repeated, running it, having our choreographers watch it, and Mrs. Tanner go, guys, you're doing that wrong, or guys, you're doing that right. So with that repetition, we get in the flow really well.
All right, thank you for letting me interview you.
I'm Luke Nagel, and I'm here with Coach Miners. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
The offense is coming off 3 straight weeks of 60-plus point games. As the play caller, what did you see that the offense did well, and what do you think they need to work on?
Yeah, I think we've been playing really complimentary on the offense side of the ball. We were able to expose our opponents' weaknesses, whether it be in the run game or the pass game. Our passing statistics and efficiency have been a lot better over the last 3 weeks, which has really opened up our run game as well. And I think it's the other element is we've spread the ball around quite a bit. There's been a lot of guys who've been catching passes, a lot of guys who've been running the ball, and a lot of guys have been having success. So our boys are up front. Our offensive line's really gelling right now. And then our defense has really gotten offense into favorable positions and really a chance to go score points. So we got to continue to work on staying on our blocks a little bit longer, really staying engaged at the second level so we can kind of create those explosive plays. We can't get overly confident in our abilities. We got to keep pushing to get better and really digging into the scouting report. But I've been really pleased with the way that the offense has developed, throughout the 8 weeks that we've had here. We look to keep pushing forward.
With that, this week's opponent is a proven Roncalli team. What do you expect to see from their defense, and give us a Royal to watch out for?
Yeah, so they're a really, really tough football program. They're really well coached. We know that it's going to be an extremely physical battle. It always is up at Roncalli. It's a tough place to play. 2 teams that really like to get after each other, but have a whole lot of respect for each other as well. So defensively, they play a 4-man front in most cases. They like to really turn up the pressure and turn up the heat, specifically on third down. So third down's going to be huge for us this week. We got some few things in the game plan to help us deal with that kind of pressure. But number one for them is their most athletic player on the field. He plays free safety for them. We'll roll down in the box there occasionally, but he really, really likes to fly into the box and to make hits. So our wide receivers are going to have to be great blockers. We're going to have to account for him in the run game, and then we're going to have to be great route runners, and kind of read off of him in the passing game. So it's a huge challenge in front of us, but we're looking forward to that challenge. It's always a fun one here to finish off the year. We got to play really, really well in order to walk away with the victory.
Looking forward to the sectional. What are your thoughts on the sectional draw?
Yeah, well, first of all, we're happy to have a first-round bye. We were a little concerned about having to play in the first week. In a 5A playoff, teams typically get a bye in that first week. And with us having a 5-team sectional, there had to be a game played in that first week. So we were happy about that. If you look at our sectional, it's extremely competitive. Every single team has played in a big school conference, and so they played big schools week in and week out. And I think the records aren't indicative of who they are as a team. So I don't know. We drew Franklin. We get to play a home game, so that's a nice way to be able to start out the tournament. But it's extremely fun this time of year. You're drawing up brackets and that sort of stuff, and if this team wins and this happens and that sort of stuff. But it's why you play the game of high school football. It's for the playoffs, and our guys know it. Yes, you're remembered for what you do in the regular season, but you're really remembered for what you do in the playoffs. So it's getting that time of year again. We're looking forward to it, and we're happy to be able to start out on Trojan Field.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Back to George to wrap it up.
Thanks for the interview, Luke. We'll see the rest of you all next time on Red and Black.